I remember watching the game where you tore your ACL, and it's heartbreaking. And I understand keeping it light is important, but also, can you just, I mean, the season that y'all had, how was that ability to kind of switch your mindset from, okay, I'm this leader, I'm going to play on the court, I'm going to lead by example, I'm going to do all these things, to now I have a different role? Because that was the hardest for me, where I knew it was the end. I did. And I knew that was kind of going to be the last time. And to be able to kind of go away for a little bit and then come back and switch into that leadership where it's good, back to what the team needs and things like that, because that had to be hard, because you are funny and you do make light of a lot of situations, but that was heavy to have to go through an injury like that.
Yeah, it was just another one of those things. Like, I look at it as, like, I'm telling you about me getting cut, what my journey has been, all of that, like little injuries along the way. I just look at it as another thing where I had to trust that what I'm going through is still part of God's plan for me. Like, whether I'm playing, we want things to look like what we want them to look like. And I knew coming into this season, once people started talking, once I was here and experiencing it, like, people had a lot to say. There was a lot of negativity coming my way, and I just looked at it like, I'm not used to this. Typically, I'm the person that people are just like, oh, we love Sid, that's funny, blah blah blah. Some people be like, not funny, and I'm like, they don't have a sense of humor. But, like, for the most part, for the most part, people have liked me and have admired me from the outside, but that's never made me do the things I do. Like, I do the things that I do because I enjoy my teammates, because I like comedy, because I like whatever I'm doing, not for other people's approval. So once I got here and was experiencing people's disapproval, it didn't really faze me, because I still understood. I think I understood even more so that this is definitely a part of my plan. When people get to not liking you for no reason, I'm probably exactly where I need to be. So once the injury happened, I'm like, once again, this is something that I don't fully get, but this must be where I need to be, sidelined. And it made me an even more vocal leader. It made me pay attention to things maybe that I wasn't paying attention to, that other people had going on, so I could be more tapped into if they're having a hard time and I need to come over here and help them out, whether it's mental, physical, whatever. I had to get outside of me. And that was the lesson that I learned in this. I hope it's the one that God wanted me to learn, but it was just one of those things that nobody wants that to happen, but you still have to move forward and figure out a way to still be, of service to your team.
Well, you were. I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't know how many conversations, like, sometimes when I am super focused, I get into just right here, and sometimes I can't even say the words that I'm thinking because I'm just thinking so many things. And Sid came up to me, and I was just so, like, laser focused. I was not speaking. I'm in the huddles just looking at whatever coach saying, not saying a word. There's probably no encouragement coming out my mouth. And Sid was like, listen, I don't care what's going on in this game. We need more from you. Like, we need more, even if you're not making your shots. And it was crazy because sometimes I don't even think about it. Like, I'm just thinking about what is going on in this game, what I need to do better. And she was basically yelling at me and telling me I need to pour into other people. And she was completely right. And I think that just goes to show, like, the type of vet and how important you were to our locker room, especially after you got hurt, because that could have been such a moment for you to just be like, okay, well, I'm going to show up and I'll be here, but, like, I don't really have to do too much. But you just continue to pour and, like, give to us and help us give to each other. And so shout out you, for real. Like, you are really the GOAT.